Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back. So we're just gonna jump right into the energy check-in. So on the shadow message, you need to have the compassion to move through whatever this energy is, so that you can allow yourself to feel more, to be more, or whatever the case may be. On our last shadow message, right? And so with you, if you are actually doing the work and sitting through that energy, then you are feeling, and you are also seeing illusions are fading and those of such nature, right? Now it's like, okay, with these things that are fading, you have this newness that's trying to come in. And so with this newness that's trying to come in, what is it that you need to focus on? So you're gonna get an angel message. And as always, please take what resonate and leave the rest for who it do and or whatever the situation is. Face your financial fears. When we are honest with yourself, when you are honest with yourself, your fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and release these self-doubts. So you need to sit with any energy of self-doubt when it comes to maybe your finances, maybe it's any new business endeavor you're trying to take, whatever the case may be, whatever it is, you need to sit with that energy. And then at the bottom of the deck, it says release the resentment about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentment towards finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. So, especially right now, it's a lot going on in the world energetically, and this is where I know you see people saying, oh, just start the business, make an ebook, sell a course, or whatever the case may be. Also, make sure that it is something that you are aligned with. So if you're not aligned with doing something, do not do so. Just know that if you are always guided by spirit and or your ancestors or whoever you subscribe to, they will direct you into the path of alignment. Now, the more you are into alignment, things come with you at ease and there's less resistance. The more out of alignment, well, there's when the resistance and things are going to be a little difficult. And don't get me wrong, the devil will play in your face as long as possible, as long as you allow him to. So that's why I said some illusions do need to fade. If you are someone that live more in the 3D and you need to actually tap more into your spiritual gifts, if you are someone who are always in the spiritual and you actually have to come back to the 3D, whatever it is, you're going to have to release this fear, these doubts, whatever you are holding on, because you genuinely do not have the struggles you think you have. It's a mental battle that you're going through, like majority of anything we go through. Conflict, clashing, incompatibility comes out, differences. Let's see. Intuition, heart song, telepath, inner knowing. And then memories, reminiscing, dwelling, bittersweet. I'm gonna just take 3. This will be short. I will do another video, but it will be up on my Patreon. I am creating a space over there. It's Kay's Intuitive Message. It's a sacred space. It will be in the link below. And also you can check out my podcast on Spotify, where I also do spiritual work as well. Shadow work is on Patreon. And then also follow me on TikTok. I do have readings that I do over there. And one day I will be going live on platforms when I make it to having subscribers and stuff like that. I need to actually do it one day just to see what it feels like to be live. So, what is it that you could be, what are you having some conflict with? Incompatibility is whether this is, of course you know your situation, work, love, life, right? And it's kind of like, where do you feel as though it's an imbalance? Intuition is, so it's something that whether it's somebody you see a difference when telepathically they're trying to connect with you, someone from the past, reminiscent, and it's pulling on your heartstrings. But they realized that it was a conflict of differences, and so it's like bittersweet. You're not coming back. Yeah, I just see the 5. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is it? It was an imbalance. It was an imbalance. Where is this imbalance at, though? And so let's see. Let's get a overall energy. Where is this conflict? song by Dunn Trip just came to my mind. He said, welcome back. That's what I heard when I walked in the bank this morning. I only talk money. Sorry if it make you feel less important. That's why you ain't seen me lately. Because I gotta feed these babies. I need you to pay me. I've been on a proud like 20 years proud. Last thing they ever called me is a liar. Getting paid, young nigga, get paid. They told Young Dolph he was preaching to the choir. So you get, that's what I'm saying, you get the Lovers with the High Priestess. So this is definitely someone from the past, and they are sending energy via subconsciously, via the third eye. So it's like you may be getting dreams about this person. The Hangman, looking at things from a different perspective. So it was a relationship, the Ace of Pentacles. The Lovers is a Cancer or Scorpio. Could be Cancer or Scorpio. Let's see. Okay, so there is a blockage. Someone is trying to communicate with you, so they're having to communicate telepathically. But I'm not picking up any negative energy from whoever this person is, because it's bittersweet. So it's like y'all just ended on maybe somebody didn't have actual financial stability and or security for this relationship to work. The Ace of Wands, yeah. And so they didn't have the confidence. Maybe they don't have the willpower and the drive that you have. And so that's why y'all didn't work out. Tower 3. There's too many spirits. Okay. But why is the 4 here? Judgment. So they was just a part of your path. They weren't actually supposed to be, you know, like, oh, y'all only supposed to meet to do whatever it was. Like, you maybe sparked something in somebody and then you went on about your way. Because the Judgment comes out. Woke up this morning with my mind. But lo and behold, look who all comes out. The Hermit, the Devil, and the Moon. So, like I said, this person is sending you entities negatively. But because this person was at a lower state, now this is what I'm saying, because you are in this energy, this High Priestess energy. You know yourself. You're doing what it is you're supposed to do. Whoever and or whatever, whoever this person is blocked from your energy is because that they're still in a lower vibrational. So it's like, it's take it how it resonates. If you are the divine masculine that is in this low vibrational state, or if you are the divine feminine that is not in her femininity, whatever the case may be, somebody is still in a low vibrational state and judgment is being called on this person. So they're going to have to fight their battles on their own. They're not going to be able to use you. So someone is not going with you. Whether this is presently, whether this was in the past, whatever the case may be, this person is going to have to leave you. And this is where the incompatibility comes in. Because they're forced to go on this journey alone. You're not supposed to take them with you. Yeah, 5. Because it's only going to cause you instability. Yeah, the 5 of fucking Cups comes out. It's only going to leave you hurt, without, and more deeper in debt. Whether it's a spiritual debt or whatever it is. But somebody is not actively healing as fast as you are. They're not actively ascending. And because they're not doing that work, you are going to have to fucking leave them behind. And of course, this could be like, you're going to apply to your situation. But whatever this blockage is, you know, like, whenever you clear out whatever self-doubts that you had, and you would go within yourself, and you be like, okay, I can't keep holding on to this. I got to release this. And you release it, and you take this new beginning, and you push through. You go within yourself, whatever the illusions are. Like I said, them illusions fading. You fight with your shadow, but not in a negative way. The Hermit, he's doing that in solitude, calmness. Like, you speak with. So it's like, okay, well, how can I show up for you? What is it that I'm holding on to that I fear? What is it? And when both of these two come out together, this is you having to do that work. So it's like, you may be going through a lot, but go within yourself. And because you choose to do things, maybe not in the traditional sense that most people choose to do it, you're going to not be liked by that. But that is what's necessary. So this is a lot of emotional weight that you'll be clearing out. Damn. And he comes out again. So these are a lot of repressed memories that are coming to the surface. The 5 of Wands. And I want you to know that maybe you're holding on to these, the past, whatever this foundation is that you were trying to build. And because you're going back through another awakening, with this coming up, it is going to require you to push through. You're going to have to push through. But I'm going to tell you now, the High Priestess doesn't give up. You know, she is the most spiritual in the deck. So, yeah, they repeat themselves. So it's like you are balanced as much as possible. And because you are balancing out the scales and you have said, I'm going to go on this journey. I'm genuinely just going to have to do that work. You are being rewarded. I promise you, your ancestors and your spirit guides are not going to let you down. They will make sure that you are fueled if you continuously show up for whatever it is in this lifetime. So if you are someone that's supposed to actually break generational curses, if you are someone that is actually supposed to be, whether it's the first millionaire in your family, whether it's the first YouTuber, content creator, business owner, whatever it is, whatever your fucking spiritual assignment is, I need you to get started. There are people out there that actually need you. And if you pour into those that the Most High sent you to pour into, I promise you, He won't ever let you go without. You will never be without. And that's just what you really have to understand about this situation. You will never go without. And so, I don't want to take those in reverse. So, I'm going to reshuffle. But it was the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Hangman. So, it's like, because you're starting to look at things from that bird's eye view, that different perspective, you can start actively showing up for things, pouring into the things that you want. So, you have a story to tell. And it's going to help motivate and inspire people. You know, whether you realize it or not. Your testimony of you walking away, actively choosing yourself. And because people see that you're choosing yourself, that is some motivation for some people. You motivate people in silence and you don't even realize it because you choose yourself and they see that you choose yourself. The Hermit comes out again. I'm not pulling no more cards because they keep repeating themselves. I don't need to clarify. So it's like with the Sun at the bottom. So it's kind of like understanding that everything is in divine order. Everything is happening as it should. And because you understand that and you choose to do this walk, it's not that you're being selfish. It's just that you understand that you can't help nobody else until you can help yourself. So it's like, let me explore, love, and heal as much parts of me. And then I can show others how to do the same. So you're going to have to walk and teach as you preach for some of you. And that is okay too. Learn as you go and grow. That is the message for today.